When we do custom clearance, there are a number of words that we use which I have noticed that many of us don't know, but we continuously use those words. We now undertake a small exercise to understand very briefly what do each of those terms mean. The first would be exporter. An exporter is the person, company, who is going to be exporting the goods. You could have a manufacturer exporter, that is somebody who manufactures the goods and who exports it. You could have a merchant exporter, that is a person who does not manufacture the goods, he buys the goods from somebody else and he exports them out. The same thing is on the import cycle. We use the word importer. There we use the word actual user importer. That is an importer who is going to import raw materials, components, consumables, etc. for his own use in his own factory or facility. Or you could have a merchant importer whom we also use the word trader. Then comes the word licensed custom broker. Indian Customs issues licenses to people to work as custom brokers. So anybody who has been issued a license is called a licensed custom broker. In India, you can work as a licensed custom broker either in your own name or as part of an organization, which may be a partnership, which may be an LLP, or which may be an incorporated body. CHA boys, custom broker staff. Every custom broker, while discharging his duties for custom clearance, needs the help of people. Everybody who is working for a custom broker is known as a CHA boy or a custom broker staff. These staff, when they work in customs, are expected to hold a custom pass. An entry-level custom pass is called the H pass, and whoever has sat for an examination and passed the examination is called a G card holder, because when he passes the exam, he is issued a pass which is called a G pass by Indian Customs. Office staff of custom house agent, CHA or custom broker. Every custom broker has an office, and it is normally from this office that he does custom filing, his administrative work, his accounts work and other work. So whichever staff is employed by a custom broker to work in his office is known as an office staff of custom house agent. IATA agents, IATA agents. All the airlines of the world have got together and formed an association which is called IATA. IATA in turn accredits certain agencies to work as IATA agents, and it is the IATA agents who deal with the airlines in terms of booking, documentation, export and import. So any agency who has been accredited by IATA to work directly with the airlines on outbound or inbound movement, to do the bookings, to make the freight payments, to make the cargo ready for carriage is called an IATA agent. Surveyor. In the entire movement of international cargo, the number of packages have to be counted, the weight of the cargoes has to be seen, the physical condition of the cargoes has to be seen, the way they have been stacked and stuffed has to be seen. There are so many other parameters which need to be checked. There is an independent agency called a survey agency whose staff will go around taking the physical dimensions, weight, condition of the cargoes, supervise the loading, stuffing, unloading of the cargoes, and it is this category of professionals who are called surveyors. LCL Consolidator. In sea cargo, cargoes are offered to the shipping lines in two formats. One is a full container load or a FCL, and another is when the cargo belonging to a particular exporter is not enough to fill a container, so that cargo is known as LCL, less than container load. It is this cargo, LCL cargo, which is consolidated, that is a number of shippers cargoes which are each is less than a container load, is all put together in one FCL container, and that FCL container is offered to the shipping line for transportation to overseas. So the agency which brings together all these small packages, that is consolidates all the different LCL consignments, is called LCL Consolidator. Chartered engineer. Very often for cargoes, customs would like an independent person to come and assess the value, the utility, or even the explanation of the particular machinery or the cargo. For this, an independently suitably qualified engineer is requested by customs to come and assist them with their processing. So any engineer who is considered by his authority to be a chartered engineer calls himself as a chartered engineer. He gets himself approved by customs, and then customs calls upon him to come and assist them with the various different assessment and examination processes that Indian customs has to take. The fees of the chartered engineer have to be paid by the exporter or the importer whose consignment is under process. Self-clearance. In Indian customs, an importer or an exporter does not have to compulsorily employ a custom broker for custom clearance. He can go to Indian customs and undertake the custom clearance of his export or import directly. So whenever an importing company or an exporting company does not use the services of a custom broker and goes directly to Indian customs to process their export or import, both documents and cargo, it is said that he is doing clearance on his own, that is self-clearance. Then comes the word custodian. All the facilities where custom clearance takes place, where export cargo is brought in for processing before exports, and import cargo is brought in from overseas for processing before delivery, is known as a custom station. And the agency who has been asked to look after the custom station is known as the custodian. Every container freight station or CFS, the promoter is a custodian. The port or the airport is a custodian. The air cargo complex, the person running the air cargo complex is a custodian. He has certain liabilities, he has certain obligations, and there is a set manner under which he can work.